Welcome to another video on digital electronics. In this video, we'll be seeing what is canonical SOP and canonical POS form of the equation. We all know what is SOP and POS by now. So let me write the same equation which I had used initially. Say I have an SOP equation which is AB plus AC bar plus BC. This is a SOP equation, but not a canonical SOP equation. What does a canonical SOP say? It says the number of variables that are available in an entire equation, all the variables should be available in every single term. For example, in the first term, C is missing. In the second term, B is missing. And in the third term, A is missing. Irrespective of that variable being in a simplest form or its complement form, it should be present. So we need to convert this form of equation into a canonical SOP. So how do we do this? It is very simple. You first need to check what variable is not available. So for the first one, C is not available and hence we will multiply this with C plus C bar. As we all know, C plus C bar is 1, and when you multiply with 1, AB still remains AB, which means we are not changing the meaning of the equation. Similarly, for this, we have AC bar, B is missing, so I will multiply this with B plus B bar. And in the third one, I have BC, I will multiply this with A plus A bar. Let's open the bracket. We have ABC plus ABC bar plus ABC bar from this multiplication plus AC bar B bar plus this ABC plus A bar BC. Preferably, you should always write in a sequential form. It is easy to solve further. So we have ABC once here and we have ABC one more time here. So 2 times A plus A is A. So I'll write it once, which is ABC. Then you have ABC bar and ABC bar again twice. So I'll write it once, ABC bar. Then you have A B bar C bar plus A bar BC. So this equation is called as a canonical SOP because now every term has all the three variables available, irrespective of it is being in a simplest form or its complement form. Similarly, given a POS equation, how do you make it a canonical? Let's consider the same POS equation that we had initially, which is A plus B into A plus C bar into B plus C. For this, we'll have to see what is missing and then we'll have to add here. So multiplied with 1 here did not change the meaning of the equation. Now we will add 0 here, which will not change the meaning of the equation, which means A plus B plus C into C bar. C into C bar is 0. When I'm adding 0 to this term, I'm not changing the meaning of it. It still remains A plus B. So here I'll have A plus B bar plus C bar and multiplied by A bar plus B plus C. So let's split this up. A plus B plus C, and I'll write it one more time with C bar. So A plus B plus C bar. Then I have A plus B plus C bar. I'll write it one more time with B bar. A plus B bar plus C. Then here I have A plus B plus C and one more time with A bar plus B plus C. Let's see how many similar terms we have. I have one A plus B plus C. I have one more A plus B plus C. So I'll write it once. A plus B plus C because A into A is A. So I'll write it once. Similarly, this also I'll write it once. A plus B plus C bar. Then I have A plus B bar plus C and A bar plus B plus C. So this is the final canonical form of POS, canonical POS, where all the terms have all the variables present in them. So this is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.